Connie has an infected leg. The vet just left. She got her second shot of antibiotics and she got medicine in her food. Thankfully, she's a very good eater, so she just eats her medicine and dewormer, etc. in her food, which is really good. And I have this liquid that I need to put underneath the bandage there to disinfect and cool down a little bit. Thankfully, it's nice and cold, so it should be fine. But she checked fever yesterday. It was very high, poor girl, and she checked it today and it's gone. So very nice. I'm here with Girly, letting her graze a little bit. She's super calm, but she is much better than yesterday, which is obviously very good. She ate her medicine, which is so handy, really, if you think about it. Yeah, the horses seem fairly relaxed for here and there fireworks already. People started basically a couple of days ago. And yeah, I just take her out a little bit. I take it easy today. She doesn't seem to be too interested doing much. And the vet also listened to her heart and her lungs, and they sounded fine, which is great, because yesterday she wasn't sure if the heart had a little sound, but she said that also is sometimes when there's an infection going on, which she obviously had. So yeah, first vet visit, and it was kind of cute. We had our first vet visit yesterday, and it wasn't too stressful for her, but obviously not something nice that she experienced. And today she came calling me. So sweet. She never did that before. So I don't know, maybe we needed a vet visit for her to start calling for me when I arrived. It was very sweet. And I really like her demeanor these last days, so at least that's good. And also we don't have to fight the flies or insects, which is great, because there was a wound at her ankle, which got infected basically. We're slowly making our way towards the bucket. I think she's pretty full right now. She ate already a good bit. It was a bit dry, and obviously they had the medicine and everything, so I was a bit worried she wouldn't eat it all. And she had a break, 2 breaks I think, but she did eat it in the end. Very, very nice. I'm so happy that I can just feed her that stuff. Yeah. We had a bit of snow, if you can call that snow, tonight. Yeah. Okay. Pony was exploring the muck pile and she just pooped in here. Well done! Good girl! There it is! Glorious! Well, I've never seen that. That is so cute. She loves it. Maybe she loves it a little too much. Just hier rum, ne? I've had a friend's horse now. Finished with that, and now I'm going for a walk with my dog a little bit before it gets really bad with the fireworks. And Raya still has her halter on because I wanted to offer her to come out with me once more. And I didn't really manage to put the liquid under the bandage because it closes up too good. Although the vet said to kind of pour it with a small opening on the top, I don't think I managed anything. So thinking of trying that again, but she was a bit annoyed in the end with that. So I don't want to make her too sour. Yeah, but I'm thinking of letting her graze a little more or something like that. Right now she has a nap. It's kind of lunchtime, and that's really her nap time. Whenever I came around 12:01, she was resting or even laying down. Yeah, she doesn't lay down right now because her ankle is swollen and that doesn't work too well. The vet said, because we don't believe she's much in pain actually. She's also not lame. So the vet said it's just uncomfortable when you have a swollen ankle and then try to bend it really strong. So it's under tension a lot. So probably that's why it's uncomfortable and she didn't do it then. She tried yesterday in the hall, in the indoor arena, to lay down and roll, but She was like, nope, not working. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm having a little walk around the barn area. We live very rural, and yeah, no houses, no town, no nothing. And I just hope that they're doing okay tonight, that it's not too bad out here. You will hear it for sure, and you will also see some of it, but yeah, I think I'm having a drink tomorrow morning when all this is over. Although the vet said I need to give her a shot tomorrow, and she said try by yourself because it's into the muscle, which is apparently not too hard. I never did it. I asked already the other people that have horses here if they ever did it and can help me. So that's another thing. We need to change the bandage tomorrow, and she needs to eat her medicine through food. Let's see if she's fond enough of that as well. I am ready for a nap. Just sleep and wake up tomorrow morning and everything is fine, you know. I'm a bit I'm actually in vacation time this week still from work, but right now it just doesn't feel like vacation at all. At the same time, I'm happy that I have time now and be very flexible in when to come to her and take care of her and stuff, and I'm just so happy that she was really good so far. I tried, or I might still do, but I wanted to do a little bit of cooperative care once we're established a little training routine. I didn't do it yet, so I was wondering how she will act and stuff. And yesterday I thought, if she behaves like yesterday, we don't really need to train anything, but probably it's good to just do certain things here and there when actually there's no pain or no vet situation. I also realized when the vet came yesterday and today that they're much more hasty in a way. Like, things need to work immediately. She goes in there immediately. I would always put the food in, that she starts to eat a few bites and then go and give her a bit of time. But she was immediately like, now, and now the shot, and now this, and now that. So I think horses will know the difference between a training situation and when the vet is there. And I doubt that many vets have the time. I mean, depends how far you are in your training, I guess, but the time to... We do it the R+ way, the Lima way, you know, step back and we give her a minute or something, or wait for her consent. I wonder, I mean, I'm sure there's some out there, but usually doctors, be it for humans or animals, always seem to be super stressed out, at least in this country. Also this lady, she was nice and all, but she seemed stressed out, and I felt for her because she has a horse at home that's colicking, and so bad that they probably have to put the horse down today. She told me that, so yeah, I am thankful that I manage the way I manage with the situation that I have right now, although obviously it's super annoying and I was full of worries. But at the same time, I'm happy that I have the resources and I have the time and I have the energy to do all this right now, and I'm just we get through there somehow, and hope next New Year's will be a bit nicer. Let's find my dog. She's pooping. Okay. Yeah, so about cooperative care, I think they will know the difference in any case. It's a little bit like with New Year's training. So here there's lots of fireworks, lots of private fireworks, and with my dog I tried to train it a couple of years actually, but she always, in a way, you can prepare really for the real New Year celebration or for real painful things at the vet, you know. No matter how much you train, you will always have a real situation, and I think the animal will understand very quickly that this is something else. Although I do believe you can take the edge off, probably, off these things, that it, at least for a while, not as bad. Or not as bad as it could be, I guess, if you haven't trained it at all or something like that. But I also, I mean, I wonder, but if something really bad happens with a vet or something, if you need to start from the beginning with cooperative care. Yeah, interesting. I'm just happy that my pony was so great. She just wanted to go back in now when I fed her and stuff, but I think because it was nap time, honestly. So we go back slowly, doggy and me, pooping doggy. And then I call her again once more. If she wants to come, great. If not, then not. And then I need to decide what I do at midnight. If I be here a little earlier, give them a little bit of loose hay. Or if I just decide I'll come at like 1 a.m. and check then, or something like that. Let's see. Yeah. Well, I'll let you know. And I think this is not going to be a one-day vlog. I think I'll do tomorrow for sure. And maybe another day as well this week. And then maybe upload it next week or something. Because once I'm in my routine, it will be very hard anyway to edit YouTube and stuff. Now I have time, so that's why it's working. And I have a bit of space, although lots is going on with my animals. Finished? Yeah, I think so. So, alright, see you later. Woo woo! Raya, come! If she wouldn't come now, I just get the halter, that's fine. Super, guckt euch das mal an. Tolle. All right. The humans have calmed down. There's a few booms here and there, but I think most of it is through. We have almost 1 a.m. The horses went away. They're not down here. They went into the forest area up there, but not galloping wildly around, kind of walking up there, which is fine. They're also quiet now, so I think they're fine. Another person is up there checking on them, but I think they're good. Yeah. So I'm relieved, actually. Raya was nervous, but the herd was actually pretty chill. That was helping her, I think. So I think we're done, thankfully. Happy New Year, everyone. It's the 1st of January 2026. And I think I'm gonna end this vlog here. Luna is sleeping there. She was, really scared yesterday, but she's not too bad. She usually just hides and is scared, but then also calms down when we're on the sofa and just chilling. But this year is the first year that I have a horse, and she had fever and an infection the last few days. So that added another layer of stress for me. They were pretty good last night. She lost her bandage. So a friend of mine that also has a horse there took it off. So she didn't have that anymore. And today I went there with another friend that could do the syringe thing, like gave her the shot basically. And we went there. I started feeding her, and then we came in and did the shot, and the shot was really fine. I didn't really realize, it's already in the muscle and stuff. The thing is, she started pretty immediately after shaking really bad, and also it started snowing and hailing and stuff. It was super cold. So I think it was a bit much, the whole situation. She was good. She wasn't doing anything, but she really wanted to not eat anymore and just leave and be in the stables to warm up. She wants to be in the warmth. So that's the video just before this one, because we took her up there and also shielded her off a little bit from the other horses, because there was a lot of nervousness still in the herd. And also sending her out of there. She couldn't really get in there. And I was like, enough, like this is a small baby and she's cold and she's sick. We put a blanket on her. We made her a little area where she could warm up, eat her food. We could do the bandage and all that sort of stuff. But I got worried a little bit when she started shivering really bad. It's not a nice sight to see a horse shiver like that. And my friend was really worried that she did something wrong with the shot, although I know she can do it, and I think she did it all super perfect. I also said it's not that because she started shivering a little too quickly after the shot for that, I thought. I think it was just the whole situation. It was just then cold and windy, and there was stress hormones from New Year's and stuff. It was just a little much on her little nervous system, poor baby. So we gave her a bit of rest time there, made sure the others don't bother her. And then she warmed up and she was so good. Like we did the bandage and we did the liquid through the bandage as best as we could. But at some point we left her just alone, not to ask too much. And she got lots of treats, which she still ate, which is usually a good sign, I guess. She didn't eat all of her food, which has the medicine in it. Need to see what I do. Maybe I need to give it into her mouth tomorrow just to make sure she gets it, because that's further antibiotics. Her ankle is still swollen. It's not completely slim or normal looking as much as I hoped, of course, but I guess it just takes a while. Oh, and in the beginning when she started shivering, I was for a second a little worried she had fever, high fever, you know. I had 2 friends, thankfully, at the barn, and one got a fever meter to check, and it was clear then that she didn't have fever. So that wasn't it. Yeah, we just gave her a little bit of a box situation without being in a box, I guess, just to calm down, relax, warm up. And I stayed with her quite a bit after that, just to make sure she's fine and she's not lame, so that's good. She walks pretty well and everything. And after a while, after probably 2-3 hours, like I did feed a horse of a friend, and I was at the barn to organize some things, and then I came back down. So we have kind of 2 parts of the barn. I saw that she started getting uncomfortable with the bandage, and she started to rubbing it on edges and trying to bite it off, you know. And I was like, no, that's not right. I don't think that is good then. So I took it off, and it just then, kind of around that time, humans started fireworks again. So the herd got a bit nervous, and she lifted her leg a lot and kicked kind of in the air. And I, thankfully, a person was there, and I asked her, because the other 2 left by then. And I asked her, hey, would you be at her head a little bit? And I think I want to get the bandage off. I don't think she would. I mean, I don't know, maybe I didn't try, but I think she wouldn't stand still at that time, at least, for me fiddling with her leg. That's probably painful somewhat, or at least uncomfortable. And I really said, like, look, girlie, if, like, stand still, now we help you, we get it off. And the herd was nervous, everything, the boom started and stuff. But she stood there until I had it off completely. No air kicking, nothing. She didn't lift her leg like once. It was amazing. As if she understood, no, these people they help me now. That was really, I don't know if I just interpreted it that way, but it really sure felt that way. I was so relieved. And then I got a little, like a cooling cream. Oh yeah, so I took it off. And I really felt like it was warming the leg, not cooling the leg. And I thought that's not good. So I thought it was better just simply without the bandage. And I got a cooling cream then, which has some anti-inflammatory ingredients as well. So that's what I put on. And then I just chilled with her a little bit and also let my nervous system calm down because it was a bit much. I hoped it would be a bit easier. Actually, she was perfect, honestly. Like, this baby girl is so, so good. She is precious. She's so sweet. But the situation with her being cold and then not really, that's the downside of not having boxes, not having horses in boxes. You need to kind of set up a system. Okay, how can we get a sick horse now calming down and having rest and stuff? There is a barn where we could put her with another horse. It's further up the road. She hasn't been there at all yet, and we were debating a little bit to do that. And if she wouldn't have felt better, we would have done it, but it would have meant a lot of more stress. Yeah, and I don't think she really would have calmed down there. So she got much better, and it was fine. And she's now in the herd in the outside stables in the barn. But it was a bit stressful for me for sure. And now I just hope all the bacteria that make her sick will die off. Leave her alone. Her ankle starts swelling down again in the next days, I hope. And I think, what is it now, Thursday? If it's really not completely swollen down by Monday, I think I will call the vet again. I will call the clinic to just check her up again, to be honest. I wouldn't have been so stressed if it wouldn't have been New Year's as well. So there's a lot of stress hormones going on in the horses. You can really see it and feel it, especially today. They're alert and really spooking quite a bit and restless. So, I mean, this is a situation you kind of never want, but especially New Year's, it's just terrible. But yeah, generally she's sweet. She does eat. She walks around, and and that's what I love about her too. She knows what to do. She was cold, and then she was like, "Let me in. Let me, get into the warmth to warm up." It's a matter of me needing to trust her that if there's others sending her away or don't want to let her in, that she goes into the second. We have two. Usually the horses all want to be in the lower one and not in the upper one. That she just goes into the upper one, or that she kind of keeps trying until she's in there, pretty much. Yeah. Well, I just hope that we completely get the infection out soon and that she's soon just fine and I don't need to worry that much about her. And then, yeah, don't come with something weird every day, like there's a shot, there's weird food, like, yeah. So I just hope this is over soon, and I hope you're all well and went well into the new year, had a nice New Year's Eve, and yeah, stay healthy, stay happy, and I hope 2026 will be an amazing year for you all. And I can't wait to next New Year's or next Christmas to see how far we've come. There will be so many things we will not achieve, I'm sure. Giving hoofs is a big deal for her. She doesn't like it. I wonder how that will turn out. But then there's things I think we will manage that we didn't think of even that we will manage. So yeah. Okay. See you in the next vlog that I don't know when I will be able to upload. But yeah, if you like this, if you watch this, let me know what you want to see. Do you have a young horse? How do you train? How do you train certain things? I would love to hear from you. Just put it down in the comments. Yeah. Okay. Other than that, have a good day. Bye.